Good day. I feel like Father wants me to do a video. I'm not sure what I'm going to say on here, just like normal. I just go with the flow, whatever he's telling me to share. I have several puzzle pieces this morning that I am thinking about, and I feel like that's what I'm supposed to talk about, just processing out loud. I think I'm the devourer. I have several reasons why I think that. In Revelation 12, I am the Revelation 12 woman, and in Revelation 12, she goes to the place that he has prepared for her, and they feed her. They feed her. He's difficult to understand. I have said that for oodles of years. He's very difficult to understand. What he means could be anything. You can't assume. Assuming is arrogant. I've been guilty of doing that, and I get my ass spanked for that. Try not to do that. In figuring it out, because we can't figure it out in the flesh, spiritual matters have to be discerned by the Spirit. I look at things logically. It's like puzzles. I always say it's like puzzles. And I get puzzle pieces and I go, do those fit together? Seamlessly, flawlessly, smoothly, do they fit together? If they don't fit, they don't work, then I go, nope, that's not it. Something else. It's also working out spiritual mathematical story problems. I get visions, dreams, words, and I'm filling those in by building an equation and seeing if it comes out to the right conclusion. When it comes out to the right conclusion, then I can rest. I share in another video where in my mind, it's like I'm a bird and I'm flying over water, seas, and the words circle, the pictures circle, words, visions, dreams circle, thoughts circle until I find the truth. Then it lands and I have a place to rest. That's how oftentimes I know I've landed on the truth. It's not circling anymore and I can rest. I have a puzzle I'm working on right now, a mathematical story problem that I'm working on. I believe he's saying I'm the devourer. And in Revelation 12, when he takes her to the place that he has prepared for her, they feed her. And I have wondered, I've been in the wilderness for years now. Specifically how many years, I'm not honestly sure. On top of that, I was in hell for at least 5 years. I've been in the purification fire for over 30 years. It's layers and it's complicated, it's convoluted, it's complex, it's multifaceted. I just don't understand it at times. I know when I cross over on the other side into my promised land, I will understand it fully. Right now, I just see in part, and I understand in part. So, I think, I know, let me say it this way. I know I have been in the wilderness. I know that. How long, I'm not sure. And in the wilderness time, people have fed me, literally. My children, different. I've had a friend and my children, friends and family have fed me. Let me put it that way. Friends and family have fed me, literally fed me, cooked for me, bought groceries, gave me food to eat. I've been homeless. They have taken care of my needs. I know that's one small portion of it. They have fed me. But then also, I know I felt like the other day, and I shared this on another video, where I felt like the river of lies and deception the dragon spewed out of his mouth in Revelation 12 was swallowed up by the world, the earth. That's just gone. Poof, it disappeared. That's gone. Now, in the world out there, it's still there, but it's no longer here. That's not affecting me anymore, in the sense of me battling to keep my head above water with the dragon. That's just not it. I know I'm waiting on Father to come and make me his wife. I'm waiting on Father, Jesus Christ, and Holy Spirit. I'm just waiting, sitting here waiting on him to make me his wife, put the crown on my head, give me my throne, put me in my place, my position, give me my title. I'm waiting on all that. Like, I know that. That's what that means when he says she went to the place that was prepared for her. He's talking about her position, my position, the position that was preordained for me since before the time on this earth began, before the earth was created. He prepared this place for me. The story was written, my story was written thousands of years ago, before the earth was created. That's the truth. He and Christ had the conversation about the first Adam and Eve, the second Adam and Eve, before the first Adam and Eve were created. Talks about in Hebrews that he chose Christ to die for the sins of the world, disobedience of the world, the people, before he created the world. I was part of that conversation. This first Adam and Eve, second Adam and Eve, mankind, the whole thing. It was all laid out before. I'm just a program that's running the program, see? That place that was prepared for me is my position, my season, my time, period. I feel like he's showing me this morning that where they feed her, another portion, layer of that, facet of that, is me devouring mankind and mankind's kingdoms. One of the reasons I feel like that is because I had a vision years ago, and it was of man, and I was like, don't say a word. I'm going to devour you. And man was excited about it. It was one man. He knew it was going to be painful, but yet feel so good. Like, he was excited to be devoured, even though he knew it was going to cost him. He would be consumed. He was going to be consumed. He was going to be devoured. I said, I'm going to devour you. And he was excited. It makes me think of stretching when you're working out at the gym and you're done and you're stretching, or whenever you're stretching, before, during, or after your workout. I like to finish my workout stretching, and I do some before and I do some after, or in the middle, but mostly my stretching is done afterwards. And I have a love-hate relationship with stretching, but mostly love. It hurts to stretch those tight muscles, yet it hurts so good. Makes me think of the song, "It Hurts So Good." There's always a song for everything. I swear, not kidding. It hurts so good. I know that when I stretch, that tight muscle is going to pull and it's going to hurt. But if I take some deep breaths, I like to breathe, like practice breathing when I'm doing it. Like, Long inhale, long exhale. Relax and just let the stretch do what it needs to do. And embrace the pain and let it feel good. And I like to take it to the max. Sometimes I'll do like, I'll stretch as far as I can go, like with my hamstrings. And then I'll do a contraction against my hand, actively contract the muscle for a minute. And then I relax it and stretch it even further. And then contract and then stretch it even further. I like to play with it. Might be a little sadistic, I don't know. But that's what I do. Just the other day, I was, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I was doing a stretch. And it was my neck. I'm stretching those because of the upper cross syndrome that I've had in the past. I'm always working on this portion of me. And I was leaned over, stretching it, and it hurt like a mother at first. I was like, inhale, exhale. And it was almost like made me dizzy, lightheaded, nauseated because the pain was so great just for seconds. And then I relaxed and it started to relax. And when I got done, there was no pain at all. That's what that vision that I had years ago of that man where I was like, don't say a word. Just, I'm going to devour you. I'm going to devour you. I'm going to consume you. And he was excited. He was like, okay, let's do this thing. I feel like that's what I want to consume. I want to devour this world, mankind's kingdoms. So I feel like when he's saying in Revelation 12 that she went to a place prepared for her, that's my position, that he has created for me, that he created me for. He created the position for me. He created me for the position. And then they would feed her. This is the people. I'm going to devour them. Be the devourer. That feels right. Here's another reason why I feel like that's true. Sometime in the middle of the night, Father had me check the Esther Me Too movement. I don't do that so much anymore. I used to regularly, like on an obsessive basis. And now it's few and far between. So he had me do it last night. I was like, okay, there's something here. Don't know what. There were two things. One, there was a woman who comments on the videos, and she had made several comments, and she was saying that this was my year of purification. The first 6 months, I was doing this oil of whatever, and then from now to December, I was doing another oil. I was like, what the fuck? I was pissed. I'm like, what? I spent over 30 years going through purification, getting prepared, doing the work. I spent 5 years of that in hell. She was saying that she believes she knows when I'm going to rise up. And I'm like, I've been rising. I've been slowly rising. My blog is there. I've got 350 some archived posts. I have these channels. I am rising. She's actually had conversations with me on there. She doesn't even know me. She doesn't even recognize me. And it made me think of how Christians, and I've talked about this before on my blog, iamclearlycrystal.com, and also on my videos, how Christians think they know Father, they know Christ, they know Holy Spirit. They don't know shit. They arrogantly assume they know somebody. They know what he's thinking, they know what he's feeling, they know who he is, they know how he works. It's arrogant. It's so arrogant. It's offensive. The same person put on there yesterday, this guy who calls himself a prophet prophesied that it was my time to rise up. Now is the time. And I was like, you're closer than she is, I believe. But even I don't know the time yet. I'm still waiting. She posted that. She posted that it was going to be in 2026 before I show up, because I've got this whole year in 2025 to go through. And then she posted within hours that this guy, this prophet, saying I'm coming right now. I'm like, do you not see the contradiction there? Like, which is it? You're saying God is saying this, and he's saying God is saying this, and you're saying God is saying both. Somebody's wrong. Somebody's wrong. Is it now or is it in 2026? The arrogance that people think they know boggles my mind. Then the second thing was, there was a woman, there's definitely some mental illness there. I've seen others like her. There's so many like her. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say about her. She shaved her head because she believes she's a Nazarite, that the Lord has called her as a Nazarite. So she shaved her head. She has lots of videos of why she is the Esther. One is about her name. One is about her calling. All these different things that she believes the Lord has shown her and told her, even since her childhood. And she's begging for money from people to support her. She believes that Father has called her to go to different places and do these quote unquote prophetic acts. The NAR, the Kingdom Crazies, they do that. They think that quote unquote God is calling them to go to different places and do prophetic acts. And this is proof that they are somebody special. They're a prophet, they're an apostle, they're a whatever. So she's been going to places and quote unquote doing prophetic acts, prophetic things. And she's got her kids involved in this. And from what I understand, they're young. I was horrified. Just, I was like, oh, wow. The enemy has deceived so many people. So many people. They think they're somebody they're not. And I was saying to Father, Like, I can't imagine what she's going to feel like when she finds out it's not her. Father told me a long time ago, I don't remember when it was. I was talking to him about, I thought I was wasting my time, or I was doing something wrong. I don't remember what it was. There's a thought that comes to my mind. I'm just going to share it. It was during my first, it was after my first divorce. And my family was telling me how I should and shouldn't spend money. And it made me question everything. I always question everything, but I was questioning everything that I was doing. Every decision I was making, I was questioning it. I was doubting. Am I hearing from Father? Am I following you? Am I being obedient? Because I want to be obedient. I don't want to do it wrong. I don't want to spend your money foolishly. I wasn't making any money. That was really important to me. I didn't want to spend his money foolishly. And this is what he said to me. Crystal, you never labor in vain. Never. Now, that's a big deal because over 30 plus years, he rarely says definitive words like never and always. I hardly ever hear him say never or always. Those are words that are like set apart in the vocabulary with Father. So when he said, you never labor in vain, never, I went, wow, okay, that's pretty powerful. That's significant, especially for him to be saying that. And last night I was, in the middle of the night, I was looking at this woman and I was like, she's laboring in vain. She's building her house on the sand. Like, she's spending all this money going to these places and doing these quote unquote prophetic acts. And it's all being stolen from her. She's not gaining anything. She's losing. It's subtraction. It's debiting her account. There's a plane. The plane. The plane. Bus. It's the plane. Little Tattoo, Fantasy Island. Remember that show? That dates me. I'm old. I was just thinking about this woman and I'm like, she's doing all of this. She's like all in, but she's completely deceived. Completely deceived. Crushing blow. Crushing. Some of these people have been doing this, spending all this money and sharing all this stuff in front of thousands of people. Thousands of people. And they're going to find out they were deceived and deceiving the people. They were being lied to and they were lying to the people, lying to themselves. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine building your house on the sand in front of thousands of people and coming to find out that you put yourself in a place of honor only to be dishonored. Damn. I remember when I went through my divorce with my first husband. When I first married him, I wasn't in covenant with Christ. I was a heathen. I was a heathen. And we were two peas in a pod, poster children for toxic and dysfunction. it wasn't until I was married and in that relationship that I came into a covenant with Christ. And then I was like, oh no, what have I done? I'm in a bad place. Boy, I could see the error of my ways. We were together for 19 years, married 17. And it all came crashing down. What I had built all those years is gone, got washed away. Because I built on the sand in the beginning. Then when I came into the covenant with Jesus Christ, I started building on the rock. But he took that house that I had built with the enemy, he took it down. I had to pay the consequences of that, my own choices. Painful. I had to start over. But the nice thing is, I had built a lot with Christ inside of that. It was okay. That's for another discussions plural, for years. A lot of lessons there, a lot of lessons that I'm grateful for. I feel like I am the devourer. I'm going to devour man's kingdoms, mankind. That's part of that deep clean, cleaning every nook, cranny, corner, crevice, cracks, cleaning it all out. The people are going to feed me because I'm hungry to consume. I'm hungry to consume the lies and deception, the toxicity that people are drowning in. I'm hungry to consume the idols that people worship, bow down to, praise, exalt, the strongholds, the strong towers they run to. I'm ready to consume it, to devour it, to destroy it, to tear it down. In exchange, you tear down, I'll give you something beautiful in exchange. Oh, I love that. Okay. I'm so glad I'm doing this video. I'm just going to say this. You tear down your kingdom, destroy it. You give it to me, and I will give you something far greater, more beautiful, richer, excellent, healthy, clean, pure, in exchange. You give me your kingdom, give me all that negative, and I will give you positive. I will take your negative and I will convert it to a positive. Want to make that deal? I have a ferocious appetite to consume, to devour. I will voraciously eat and drink what you give me. Pillage and plunder. You give me the bad, and I will exchange it for the good. You give me your impurities, and I will give you purity. You give me what is unclean and toxic, dysfunctional, and I will give you what is healthy and clean and pure and beautiful and right and just, lovely. You give me your lies and deception, and I will give you the truth. Would you like to make that covenant with me? Make that exchange. You give me your deoxygenated blood, and I will oxygenate your blood. It's the covenant of truth. Father told me years ago, you're going to make a covenant of truth, a new covenant. It's a new covenant. It's the covenant of truth. And I was like, okay, let's get her done, man. Sure. Sounds great to me. I had no idea that I would have to fight for that truth, battle the lies and deception, the river of lies and deception the dragon spewed out of his mouth. I had no idea that that was going to be such a battle. It was a battle between truth and lies and deception. I had to fight for the truth. That was rough. But I will take what is yours that is bad, and I will give you something good. How about that? Would you like to make a covenant with me? You know, let me share this. There's the first Adam and the first Eve. There's the second Adam and the second Eve. It's a picture of man and wife, right? Husband and wife, man and woman, male and female. Christ, the second Adam, is a picture of the bridegroom. The second Eve, me, Crystal Ann Lara, is a picture of the bride. So mankind, well, let me go back to Christ is the bridegroom. Mankind is supposed to become a picture of the bride, the female portion of that marriage covenant. So the bride consists of male and female, all ages, right? To complete Christ, the picture, the marriage covenant. Then me, as the second Eve, I am to enter into the marriage covenant with the male portion, mankind. Mankind's supposed to be a picture of the male portion, man. I am the wife, second Eve, of Christ, but I'm also the wife, second Eve, of the male portion, man. So I'm a picture of the bride marrying Christ, the female portion of his body. And then I am the picture of the bride, Christ, and the male portion of his body, mankind. It's a marriage covenant, see? All of us becoming one. One, just one. We're all going to be unified into one, okay? Second Adam and second Eve is the head, male and female, with the male and female portion coming under to unite with the male and female portion of the head, the second Adam and the second Eve. So would you like to marry me and be in covenant with me, in the marriage covenant with Christ and I? It's a marriage proposal. I'm proposing marriage to you. As mankind, male and female portion, would you like to enter into this covenant, the marriage covenant of truth, with me and with Christ, to be united with us in marriage? If you want to do that, I would like to devour you, consume you. It's consummation. It's the consummation of the covenant, the marriage covenant. You see, I will bring you love and intimacy as you bring me your toxicity. I will, in love and intimacy, give you truth, which will bring you life and blessings from the second Eve and the second Adam, as we are united together under one head. As one head. One head. There you go. You want to marry me? Want to be in a marriage covenant with me in Christ? It's a pretty good deal. It really is. I take your junk. I'll be your junk collector, your garbage collector, your trash collector, and I'll give you rewards in return. Give me your death and curses and consequences, and I will give you life and blessings. How's that sound? I will devour you. I will consume you. You can feed me and I will consume it. Oh. Okay. Father, I feel like my teapot's empty. I feel like I said what you wanted me to say. Had no idea we were going there. Wow. How wild is that? Is there anything else you want me to see while I'm on this video? Is there anything else you want me to know while I'm on this video? I feel stuck. What have I missed? Is there something I have missed? I just don't feel at peace. I hear a song. I'm the wanderer. That's what it is. I'm the wanderer. I wander round and round. Why am I hearing that song? I think I'm supposed to go round and round from town to town, be the wanderer. Wander around in the wilderness again? I don't know. Okay, I do feel like the wanderer. Wander round and round. What do you want me to say about the wilderness? I believe I'm supposed to share that you're going to enter the wilderness. Be aware of that. I've said that on other videos. But to enter this covenant, part of that is 40 years of wandering around in the wilderness. That's going to happen. You're going to wander around in the wilderness for 40 years. So that's a key piece of information that you should know. Is there anything else you want me to say and or know while I'm on the video, Father? You got to count the cost. You got to count the cost. Okay, I see what you're saying. One time I was talking to a drug dealer and a stripper. This is not a joke. I was literally having a conversation with a drug dealer and a stripper. And I was telling them, it's a long story. Hannah had called. There was demonic involvement. The guy was a little freaked out. So I was having a conversation with him and I was saying, listen, I want you to know that, I'm talking to you about Christ, but there's a cost to following him. And I laid it out and I'm like, he's going to ask you to give everything up. He's going to ask you to give up things you don't want to give up. He's going to ask you to do things you don't want to do. It's going to be painful. It's going to be hard. It's not easy. The journey is hard. It's long. You have to die to your flesh. You're not going to be able to make quick money like you're used to making. He's going to make you get a real job, probably go out there and get a job that pays a lot less and gives you less freedom. Count the cost. I'm not a Christian, and I'm not one of these people that just it's all flowers and roses. You accept Jesus Christ into your heart and into your life, and then everything's wonderful and it's fine, and you're going to have abundant wealth and health, and You're not going to have to worry anymore because you're going to have Jesus in your heart. And you're going to feel so good. It's going to be wonderful. And you're going to get to go to heaven. No. It's hard work. The laborers are few. They want you to labor. You're going to have to work your ass off. And it's going to hurt. It's not going to feel good. You're going to sweat. You're going to cry. And you're going to be pissed as hell at him at times. You're going to shake your fist at him. You're going to doubt. You're going to wonder, why did I do this? Is this worth it? I don't know. Serving him, following him is a hard road. It costs you everything. So I'm telling you up front, don't think this is sunshine and roses. It is not sunshine and roses. It's not fun games. It's hard. He'll make you do hard things. He'll make you do things you can't do because you're going to have to rely on him to do them. Because you're going to see that you are nothing without him. You need him. You're desperate for him. You can't do anything without him. You are nothing. You are nothing. You are no one. No one special. Nobody. It's all about him. He's going to make it all about him and not about you. I'm telling you that right up front. When we got done having that conversation, Hannah's like, wow, you didn't paint a pretty picture. And I'm like, I told him the truth. I wanted them to make an informed decision about following Christ. Because it's not what Christians paint it to be at all. It's hard and it hurts. I'm telling you, if you want to be in the marriage covenant with Christ and I, you're going to have to lay your life down. And it's going to be excruciatingly painful. But on the other side, the exchanges that you make are going to be worth it. Well worth it. More than you can understand. The peace of mind, the freedom emotionally, unparalleled. Just so you know. Okay, Father, is there anything else you want me to know or say while I'm on the video? That feels good. Okay, there you go. Count the cost. But I would love you to join the team. I want to make disciples, disciplined people who have Christ-like character, Christ-centered character, who are happy, healthy, joyful people, humble people. If you want to do that, join me. Join my team. I'd love to have you.